Okay, a quick video before we go into the weekend, and it's about doing the same thing in recovery. Doing the same thing, and that same thing is not working in recovery. And I know you've heard this a million times, that doing the same thing and expecting different results is insanity, right? So a lot of people with eating disorders, just a disclaimer, it's a huge blanket statement, but a lot of people with eating disorders tend to really push themselves in school, right? Whether you're in school now or, you can remember back in your college days, like really putting pressure on yourself to get good grades, right? And if you weren't getting good grades, you would go to any extreme to make sure that you brought your grade up. Let's say you got not a good score on a test. It's like, oh my gosh, I need to get a tutor. I need to study more. I got to get with a study group. Whatever it was, you would make the adjustments so that you could bring your grade up. So it's interesting because when I see people in recovery, oftentimes they're kind of like if you were to like look at recovery as like a test, they're just constantly getting like C's in their recovery. A C in recovery would be like doing better than you were when you were deeply entrenched in your eating disorder, but not really fully committed to recovery. So you're kind of like doing better, you're passing and able to say like you're in recovery, but you're not really progressing. You're kind of just constantly getting C's on tests. And it's interesting because, again, this person, if this was in a school setting or kind of anywhere else outside of an eating disorder, you would not be content with that. You would not be okay with settling for C's on every single test, every single day getting a C, right? So kind of look at your recovery and ask yourself, like, are you becoming complacent with just kind of scoring a C, kind of averagely, sort of pushing yourself, but not really excelling or really giving it your all? And then if you find that you're that person, then make the adjustments that you need to be able to feel like you're acing every test or nailing recovery every single day, right? If you're doing those same things, you're like, oh, I'm really delaying breakfast, and you're doing it every single day, well, nothing's going to change. I feel like recovery is like, let's say in the school setting or a test setting, it's like trying to get an A+ in a class, but saying, I really I don't want to study though. Like, I'm going to get an A+ in the class, but I just am not willing to study. It's annoying. It's inconvenient. I miss out on life. I don't want to do it. It's similar to when someone says, and they don't say this out loud in recovery, but essentially this is what they're trying to manage. They're trying to figure out a way to do recovery, truly fully recover without gaining any weight. It's like, no, I'll figure out how to rewire my brain. I'll figure out how to recover, but I don't want to gain too much weight. I don't want to let myself, gain more than X amount. And to me, I see it as the same thing as like, good luck then. You're going to try to ace a class and never study. Not going to happen. It's not going to happen. So you got to deal with reality and look at, okay, why do I keep getting C's on my tests? Why do I keep feeling like I'm not improving or like I'm not getting anywhere, not making progress? And then look at those things that you're still doing that are keeping you stuck and make the proper adjustments just like you would anything else in your life that you feel like you weren't doing well at. Okay, have a good weekend. Bye.